Hi, welcome back to the channel, or if you're new, welcome. Today we're going to, full disclosure, I've actually gone through and got this vehicle running, but this is a very common problem, and I decided to film it, so Dylan's being nice enough to be behind the camera for me. And what we're going to do is diagnose a non-cranking, non-starting problem. And this is my 1977 K10, which I hope to have on the channel quite a bit. But right now we're mainly concentrating on the Corvette and Dylan's truck. But I needed a vehicle, and it wasn't starting it. I left it over the winter. I had another vehicle to drive, and what tends to happen with electrical is they'll get corroded, and if it's marginal when you park it, because it was working fine, but I went to start it here a couple of days ago and nothing. So what happens is nothing at all. Anyway, the problem is, and I'll see if I can get some light on the subject here. And I don't know if you can see the white switch that's on top of the column. All right. There's two wires going into that we're going to need to unplug and bypass that switch. There you go. All right. So I need to get out because I'm not as limber as I used to be.
Just hop right out.
Yeah, just hop right on out. And what I'm going to do is reach in there and unplug the wires that run to the starter. And I happen to know on a GM, it's the purple wires. And then I think it's purple going into the switch, purple and white stripe going out, or vice versa. Doesn't matter. Anyway, notice they're a fairly heavy gauge because you're actuating the starting circuit. So when you make your jumper wires, make sure they are equally the same gauge. These are 10 gauge wire. And what we're going to do is just plug it in like that. And like that, and that bypasses the switch and allows current to go from that wire onto the next one. And now we should be able to get in.
Just sprang to life.
Now we have a vehicle that runs, whereas we didn't. Now, that is called a neutral safety switch. Safety being the byword here. Now, if I want to, I can actually start the car in gear and it'll jump forward on me. Not necessarily a good thing. So that's why we have the safety switch in place. And I will be replacing it, but for now I need a vehicle, and that's what you can do to get yours going too. This was specifically for GM with the wire colors, location, etc. If you've got an automatic, you've got one of these on your car. So sometimes what you can do, which didn't work on this, it'll be in park, won't start. Sometimes you can move it to neutral, get it to a better place on the contact on the switch, and then it'll start for you. So try that if you run into it. In this case, I tried and nothing was working, so I actually had to bypass it. But I will be replacing it at a later date, not today, and I'll make another video when I do that, because I'll be honest, these are not very fun to do at all. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope it It's going to help one of you in a jam, and can get you to work when this happens. Tell anyone you can about this channel, please. Smoke signal, drums, telegraph. Any way you can, please. It really helps us out. And thank you for watching.